再见。
Yeah, so great. We'll arrange a car.
Yeah, the plan from here should be at all times with her.
So, okay. He is our driver for 5 days. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
The driver.
So, through the museum, okay.
So let's go.
Yeah.
It was pretty dry and
Yeah, it just got dry yesterday. So now I need to know who I'm talking to, what I'm talking about, and how long.
After we arrive at the museum, we will have a conversation with the director. It will take about 30 minutes. And after so it's an insurance company, and their director will hope to have some conversation with you. Then you can go to the theater, and we have our ceremony. During the movie time, you can go to the private room and prepare your lecture, prepare your speech.
Yeah.
Jerry is the director of the museum.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. Please. It's a long journey. So tired.
Hello.
来，辛苦各位，全场准备，3、2、1，开始。
Hello. I'm very happy the program Roots and Shoots is growing. Maybe some of you belong to it, and it helps you understand animals and the environment. So please do that. Thank you. Let's see how many bits are attached to me. Ooh! Oh dear.
I will be with you in 4 days.
You will?
Yeah.
Good.
Will.
Okay.
Lots of old friends here.
Hello. Look at their butterflies. Those are beautiful.
每一年级下册的课本，第一页就是关于她的，实现愿望的一个小女孩，开心。
Yeah.
They were working on the ancient canal.
Yes.
The protection.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you.
下一个环节了，就不要去。
对，内场已经在等了哈，各位，咱们抓紧点时间。
I know we haven't done a photo yet.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, but we're running out of time.
Very quickly do a photo.
Yes.
We can't just ignore them.
I'm so sorry.
That's very no. Oh come on, we can't ignore. We can't leave them out. It's not fair. 10 minutes late is nothing. These young people abandoned would be awful. You know, they'd never forget it. Quick. Well, for the last few months, no more than 4 hours. 2 nights ago, I didn't sleep 1 hour. Come on, we're late, so we run.
有请最主要的是。
So this is a private room for me to think, is it?
Yeah.
Doing another television now, are we?
No television now.
各位，如果你们还站在这儿，他就不会坐下。
Goodbye.
See you.
Okay, that's done. I just want to do one thing. I want to put an eye drop in. Then I'm ready to go.
You are as strong as 5 years ago.
Yes.
You're walking so fast.
I could run if you like. Go ahead of them.
Okay.
And then my reason for hope is what I call the indomitable human spirit. And that's why I carry Mr. H around with me. Mr. H was given to me by a man called Gary Horn. Gary Horn went blind when he was 21 in the US Marines. He decided to become a magician. And everybody said, Gary, how can you be a magician if you can't see? If he was standing here, I promise you, hardly any of you would realize he was blind. He sets out his props beforehand. But he does his shows for children. And at the end of the show, he tells them he's blind. He's never seen Mr. H, only felt him. He gave him to me for my birthday 33 years ago. He thought he was giving me a stuffed chimpanzee, and I took his hand, and I made him hold the tail. I said, Gary, chimpanzees don't have tails. He said, never mind, take him where you go, and you know my spirit's with you. So that's my message for all of you, and thank you very much.
接下来我们进入到今天全场的最后一个环节，大合影。
Okay, everybody, what we're going to do, and listen carefully, we're going to say, together we can, together we will. Wait. Wait. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Together we can, together we will, together we must save the world. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Did you do that? Brilliant. Well done.
现在不能签了啊！
各位老人家从早晨到现在没有吃饭呢，你们体谅一点，体谅一点。走了，我们起下作用。
哇，他精力太好了，他的杯子里是 whisky 吧？
Wait, no, I'm stopping one. I'm trying to get.
太厉害了，震撼，震撼。
See you.
我是想去，但是我就不知道这想太打扰了吧？
Not a good place to.
算了吧，不打扰，真的不打扰了，算了，我就觉得不打扰了，我就觉得真的太累了。
It's great to see you. 不可以，30 years amazing. 不可以了。
谢谢啊。下坡很危险。来这边走。
真古道尔他关注的已经不是简单的科学、人类学，或者是心理学，或者是动物学了。他关心的是真正的人学，是考虑人、地球、生命到底是怎么回事。所以他一开始，你看他的这些研究方法，他的一些方式呢，很多是这种描述性的。他甚至给那个动物要起名字，所以那个当时就很多教授就提出的最大质疑是：你不能富有你自己的感情，你去给动物起名字，你去说他们有感情。在他们很多当时的这些科学家来讲，实际上是认为动物就是一个。就是低人一等的东西嘛，是吧？这种描述性的东西的话呢，往往就不容易被科学界所接受。他认为你没法去论证它，你只是说你感觉他有感情，你何以证明他有感情？所以真的反驳是你何以证明他没感情，对吧？因为我们人是有感情的，你为什么说他们就没有感情？我们也是生命，他们也是生命，所以这就是我们。去理解的真所做的这些工作啊，学术的研究啊等等，他的方法是另一个世界的方法，他是特别的那种非暴力的，不抵抗的。但是我永远是一个观察者，我永远是想 去作为我的一些行动，去试图去改变。他不断的强调我们应该去改变。
其实他身上的文学性挺强的。
对，在我看来，科学发展到一定阶段，它也像中世纪那个黑暗的那个宗教时期，在我看来也是这样的。好像科学就是真理。然后呢，Jane Goodall的话呢，他实际上是在努力改变一些科学禁锢你的东西，因为真正认定动物是有思想、有意识、有复杂行为的。Jane 的年代其实是已经极其先锋的，甚至可以说在那时候大部分是反对的。他就像当年达尔文拿着他的论文去在皇家学会去宣读的时候，也是被人唾骂的。那个状态你可以想象，你像那个 Richard Carson 写那个《寂静的春天》的都多晚了，那时候
72年嘛，
西方才开始有环保的意识。那过去的话呢 ，DDT 666那些还专门拿诺贝尔奖呢。人们觉得这发明一种那个农药杀虫剂，杀死那么多所谓的害虫，这是一个多好的事情。所以这个观念转变也就是这几十年。所以Jane在他的那个年代，他大胆地提出动物是有共情的，是有感情的，是有交流的，甚至有思想的，那个是很前卫、很超前的。所以在他那个年代一直是被反对的，到今天，甚至科学的主流都不会接纳他。
所以某种上，这还是就他们的就是异端。
我觉得是这样。
In 1970s, you try to give the human side of chimpanzee, and it's still kind of controversial feedback from the academic.
Well, same as people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, I wasn't surprised, but I knew that it was going to cause a great, surprise to the scientific community. Because we were defined as man, the toolmaker. Only humans could use and make tools. That was the big dividing. One scientist even said I must have taught them, which would have been brilliant since they were still running away from me. How I was supposed to teach them, I don't know.
So David changed everything. David Graybeard.
He changed everything. David Graybeard using tools, which brought in the National Geographic, and money came in.
In 60s, 70s, because maybe academics say something, you are cover girl of National Geographic.
Yes.
You are so angry at time.
No. Today you'd sue them, right?
Yeah. Yes.
But back then it was different. And, the whole feminist movement hadn't started. And all I wanted to do was be out there with the chimps. So I said, well, if I'm getting money from the Geographic to go on the cover because of my legs, thank you, legs. And they were good legs. I mean, let's face it.
So in the 1970s, to be a female scientist, what's the feeling?
Well, you see, I was unlike most females trying to be scientists. One, I didn't want to be a scientist. I just wanted to learn about chimps, and Leakey made me get my degree because he wanted me to be taken seriously. So, and then, unlike other scientists, most of the time I was just away out in the bush doing my thing. I wasn't wanting a job in a university, so it was different.
You have kind of strategy to do something non-confrontational.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, this strategy, when does it come from?
Where does it come from?
Yeah.
Probably experience. Probably because my mother was like that, non-confrontational. She was very wise, because it was pretty obvious when, me, a young girl, in a male-dominated world, it was pointless arguing with a big, powerful male. And I probably discovered that early. So you have to use other things. Yes, you can use some female qualities, a little bit flirtatious, perhaps. something something to get their attention, and then a story. You know how wise my mother was? You can imagine, during the war, we got to hate Germans. The sound of a German voice, it made you scared. Because, you know, they were on our doorstep. So after the war, I was left school, and my uncle had a job in Germany. And he found a family that wanted somebody to come and teach the children English. Would I go? Mum said yes. Her friends were horrified. You're letting your daughter go off to that evil country? How can you do? How can you let her go into a German family? You know her answer? I want Jane to understand that Hitler and the Nazis are not representative of the German people. And that's true all around the world today. You know, people are hating the Israelis. There's all sorts of, you know, anti-Semitic hatred going on. But the average Israeli, I know them, they are just as mad at Netanyahu as I am. So the average Israeli is not the same as Netanyahu. And it's the same in other places too.
Yeah, maybe it's one of the major motivation to to fight with kind of self-superiority.
Yeah. Monster race. Blue eyes. We almost have blue eyes.
So when most people, when we are facing the animal world, we are kind of similar figure.
Yeah.
Similar mentality.
Yeah. I'm very happy to be here with you and to say a few words. So let me start off by saying my love of animals and nature.
Thank you. Have a great trip in China. We love you. We love you, Jane. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dr. Chen. My question is, I want to know your understanding of the ancient Greece Protagoras statement, man is the measure of all things.
I don't think we like to think we're the measure of everything. We like to think we're the pinnacle of evolution because we're part of the natural world. So we've got to have a new mindset, a new way of moving forward with thinking about how we are impacting the natural world. Then sometimes I'm really, really, really tired. And so I can't give this speech. How can I give a speech? I'm much too tired. So I kind of say, you put me here, you made me do this, help. And then I make a really good speech. We all have a mission. We don't all discover it. And I discovered my mission was to raise awareness about the planet, and then after that to give people hope. So, okay, so if I'm put here with this mission by some spiritual power, oh. Well, I don't know, there's a strange connection very often. I don't know, you've seen a bit of video of the chimp wounder? and she embraces me. Yeah. I'd never met her till that day. She should have been embracing one of her caregivers. But no, it was me. It was very strange. Very strange. We think about all those young people who've now been.
好吧，哇，还是每次看完还是感触。
有请郑国华博士来。
嗨，
先上台问的好吗？
欢迎。
Stand on a chair.
Oh, it's too dangerous.
No, it's not. I've done it often. This one.
你们知道他说啥吗？他想站在椅子上，让你们后边的人都能看到。这么一个90岁的老人，
这个当然是不可能的，不要互相起火。我们建议我们的摄影老师集合，能稍微
对你们人声降下去一点好不好？
特别是我们第一桌主桌座位的几位，大家已经。
有东西他。
I will hold Toby's hand.
哦。OK。
他非要试他站在椅子上。
来，一把椅子来。
天哪，可以吗，徐老师
？Yes, you can.
徐老师
，You can. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, sure. Oh, please.
哇哦。比你高的教室。天哪！
我给他一个麦克。
来
，One mic. Okay. Yes.
Need a mic. So where's Lucky?
Lucky is here.
Oh, there you are. You need a mic too. You need a mic too.
It's okay. 他拿手。There is a mic. There is a mic. No problem. There is. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm very, very happy to be here with all of you, having been away from Beijing for 6 years. So, hello to all of you. When I first came to China, the rivers were filthy, polluted, and stinking. But that's changed. I suspect every one of us in this room, definitely including me, we all have unsustainable lifestyles. So thinking about all of this, meeting these young people who were losing hope, they said to me, we feel like this because you have compromised our future and there's nothing we can do about it. So would you agree we have compromised the future of our children? In fact, we've been stealing it probably since the Industrial Revolution. Would you agree with them when they said there was nothing they could do about it? No. I was brought up during World War II in very, very tough times in England. Quite a long time when Britain stood alone against the might of Nazi Germany. I learned about life and death. Some of my family members were killed, and I was only a little girl. There's absolutely no question. If we hadn't had Winston Churchill to rouse the fighting spirit of the British people, we would have succumbed and become part of Nazi Germany. It helped me to understand that the voice of one person crying out in a time of despair can change the way that people think. And it really helped me to feel the importance of each one of us speaking out as we feel in these dark times today. But I want to say, every single one in this room has that same indomitable spirit. So let us all use that indomitable spirit to change the world for better, for our children, their children, and the future. When I was 10 years old, I'd loved animals all my life. And I read a book that made me dream of going to Africa, living with wild animals and writing books about them. And as I say, everybody laughed at me because I was just a girl. But here was the importance of my mother. She said to me, if you really want to do something like this, you're going to have to work really, really hard, take advantage of every opportunity. It wasn't easy. As I say, we didn't have much money. I was very good at school, but we didn't have money for university. I got a boring secretarial job in London, but I couldn't save money up in London. And so I went home. We lived on the South Coast. And I got a job as a waitress, jolly hard work. But it took 5 or 6 months until I'd saved up enough money for a fare to Africa. Anyway, to cut the long story short, I got to Africa. I met the famous paleontologist, Dr. Louis Leakey, and he offered me the opportunity to go and live with and learn from chimpanzees. Well, for the first 4 months, the chimpanzees ran away from me. So I think this is maybe one of the earliest times when hope was so important. And hope was realized by working very hard, getting up every day at 6 a.m., staying out in the fields, out in the forest, every day until darkness fell. And it was in this way that I gained the trust of the chimpanzees. And the most exciting thing that I then found out, how like us they are. They kiss, they embrace, they hold hands, they pat one another in reassurance. Males competing for dominance stand upright and swagger with furious scowls, shake their fist. Does that remind you of some human male politicians? I was nervous. I mean, I'd never been to college. And I was told I'd done everything wrong. Jane, you shouldn't have given the chimps names. They should have had numbers. You cannot talk about them having personality, mind, emotion. Those are unique to us. I'd had a wonderful teacher as a child who had taught me that these wise professors were talking rubbish. That wise teacher was my dog, Rusty. You can't share your life with any kind of animal and not know we are not the only beings on the planet with personalities, minds, and emotions.